Hey Aquarius, welcome in. This is your October finance and career reading. Just doing a little bit of clearing here. Good to see ya. Hope everybody's doing great. I'm excited to do this for you. I feel like it's just a good time to take a look at our career and money. We've had quite an impact with COVID, and I thought, it's time. So let's get right to it. I'm going to draw 3 oracle cards, one from the tarot, the psychic tarot, one from the quantum oracle, and one from the enchanted forest. And then we'll do some tarot. All right, so as usual, just remember that YouTube readings are general. So this is a general reading for the collective Aquarius and picking up one of the many timelines in Aquarius. So use your intuition, and whatever resonates with your intuition, great, keep that and let the rest go. It's not going to be exactly your story, but if it'll have something, I'm sure, that'll help you. Okay, first card, third eye chakra. Ooh, that's interesting. So the third eye chakra, as you probably know, I need to just check the camera angle for a second, if it's okay with you. I had some problems in my last video. So down right about here. Okay, sorry. So, third eye chakra. This chakra is in the center of your forehead, okay? And it's a really important chakra. This chakra is what some people call your psychic eye, where you can, see things in the future. But what it really is it's using your intuition. Very important. So there's a couple of different ways that we process energy, and we process fast-moving energy through our third eye. That's our intuition. Intuition's fast-moving information. And so it's basically letting me know that you probably need to rely on some intuition. Whatever we're going to get into today probably has something to do with that. And you probably know, this is a 6, so you probably know very well that you have tuned into your intuition. I mean, you're watching tarot, so tarot's a spiritual practice, and it's usually people that are either healers or ascended people who are starting a spiritual ascension, done with their spiritual, so they're on a spiritual path, people that watch tarot. So you've got a strong third eye here that needs to be used in career and finance. So intuition's important. Let's get your second oracle card and see what else we get. Whoopsie. Status quo. So the cycle you're in right now is status quo. So there's not going to be a lot of external changes. So you need to that's why the intuition's here. You need to focus on your third eye. See what's going on. What is your intuition telling you? Because everything looks status quo right now, right? And whatever information is out there is probably fast moving and information you need to focus your intuition on. So let's see. Let's get one of these for you. The enchanted map. Did I say enchanted tree? I'm looking at this. These are like one of my oldest decks of oracle cards. How could I get the name wrong? They're beautiful cards. I love oracle cards. They really do they always really correspond to my tarot readings. It's just amazing to me. There we go. That's your card. Field of Dreams. Okay, here we go. This is really cool. You are in the status quo. You're manifesting, okay? You're in status quo. Your external energy is status quo. Nothing's really happening on the outside, okay? But you are manifesting dreams, field of dreams. These are your dreams, and if you look, they're all coming out of eggs. They're new. These are new ventures, new journeys, exciting things. Let me see if I can move this up for you to see it. Exciting things for you that you're actually in your energy, you're manifesting. So you're really busy manifesting. That's why your third eye chakra is important. You need to keep your eye on signs and synchronicities and information that's coming to you that'll help you manifest. But on the outside, there's not a lot going on because this is stuff that's coming, and there's a lot of it. And it looks like it's going to be coming through. Looking at this card, we've got a really, the moon's here, and there's moon dust that's coming down on your different new starts that you're trying to manifest, which says follow. That tells me, and we'll get a moon card later, that you need to follow the cycles of the moon as you're manifesting. And this is the field of potentiality, field of dreams, okay? The field of potentiality. Beautiful. That's exciting. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see. Let's get the tarot. Let's get the tarot going and find out what we can about what you're trying to manifest. Love it. So I'll lay 4 cards out, and then we'll use the traditional tarot deck to dig deeper and get some clarification. But these will be your overall energies. First energy up, Chariot. Okay, that is your current situation, which tells me that you are manifesting something, and you're probably really close to bringing it in to the 3D. So even though status quo, you've got some big dreams that you're working on. This is the Chariot. This is a spiritual card. This means that you've done the work of manifesting, and you have gone through the moon energy, which is sort of the unknown and looking for all of the things that could surprise you that you don't see. It's kind of a long road, but you've done the work, and you can tell, you can see he's up here. He's not even having to tell the horses where to go. He's leading them with his intuition. Intuition. Lead by your intuition. Lead from your heart, okay? And this Chariot is it's extremely spiritual card. It is moving forward to success. So that's your current. You're probably meditating. You're probably talking to whoever you worship, be it, God the Father, or, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call that energy. You're in spiritual ascension of some kind because you're able to manifest. This is beautiful. So I think you're probably just coming out of a spiritual ascension. Okay, what's your challenge? This position. So this is your current, this is your challenge. And in the challenge position, we have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands it speaks about a burden, a journey that you're almost at the end of. Do you see how she's come down this trail? You've been through all the wands, okay? You've done all the wands, you're at the end now. And now you've got all this baggage that you've carried with you, and it's now time to let go. It's time to let go of those burdens. And that's your challenge. Let go of the things that are burdening you, that are keeping you from moving into your best life, okay? And like I said, we'll try to clarify that. And then the next card here is going to be what you've got going for you. What's happening now that's good? You've got your challenges, what's working for you? What are the energies you can take advantage of to get to your goal? Sorry. We can fast forward through this. Sometimes energies get stuck. Okay. All right. And then sometimes they do that. But the two cards that we need came up upright. Okay? All right. So we got two cards. What's working for you? We got the Nine of Cups. Whatever you're manifesting is your wish. It's your path. It's your life purpose. It makes you happy. It fulfills you. Okay? The Ten of Cups fulfills, that's emotional fulfillment in a partnership. This is emotional fulfillment in yourself, which you need to have before you can move into any kind of partnership. So whatever job you're creating, whatever new exciting things that you're planning to do in your career or with your money, because you can see that she's jumping out of a treasure chest of gold, because this is building your fortune for yourself. And that's what you've got working for you, is that you have the focus to understand that you need self-fulfillment and you need to accomplish this for yourself so that you're happy. And then there's another card on here that you've got going for you, and that's that you are listening to Spirit. You are moving out of a difficult situation and into smoother waters. You've recognized that you need to make that change, and you're making it. Okay? Those are two things that are going for you. This is your wish, and it's bringing you self-love, self-satisfaction. When that motivation is phenomenal. Let's see if I can get a message from Spirit now, please. Can we get some guidance from Spirit on this project or new venture? Okay. So we've got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the counterparty to the High Priest, and she represents esoteric learning, spiritual. This is, like I said, you've been through a spiritual ascension, and now you're operating in the High Priestess. You are receiving downloads, and here you probably can't see it, I'll try, but you can see there's eyes superimposed on her closed eyes, which are, I hope I didn't get the ring light on it, which is her meditating and basically using her third eye and getting downloads from Spirit. What's important also is she's the keeper of secrets. So whatever you're doing, whatever this new adventure that you're embarking on that is your wish come true, you're being very quiet. You're keeping your counsel about it. You're not, and Spirit's saying that's right. That's good. You don't need to tell everybody what you're doing. Obviously you need to tell people that are in your life and are directly influenced, but you don't need to talk about what's going on here. You just need to move. Your Spirit's saying focus on your internal communication with your higher self to move this forward, and not what you're talking to other people about. Okay? And that's Spirit's advice. Now let's dig a little deeper here. Let's get into this and see what we can find out. I just have a couple of cards that I need to straighten up. Sorry, thought I had already done that. I don't like reversals in these, but if I get them, they have to be real. Okay, sorry. You can fast forward through that. I just want to make sure that, okay. All right, so now I'm going to clarify these cards and get a deeper understanding of what this is. What is this manifestation that you're working on that will impact your career and finance? Whatever it is, whether it be a personal goal, whatever it is, it's going to have an impact on your career and finance. Whatever you're manifesting here in this potential field of potentiality. And you're with Spirit, so you're co-creating. Whatever you're doing, you are co-creating with Spirit. That's very clear to me with the Chariot and with the third eye. Okay? So rest assured. Oops, I keep seeing this Ace of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity. There's a big opportunity, and it's going to create stability for you. That's what I'm seeing. But let's keep going. So can we get an energy to clarify the Chariot, the direction that we're moving in, that Aquarius is moving in? Can I get an energy, please? Start 4. Okay, you're moving forward on something that you didn't move on before. There's something that you didn't see. There's an opportunity that you either didn't see, you didn't, or it wasn't the right time for you to take advantage of it. You were too focused on other things in your life. But whatever this opportunity was, first time around, you didn't take advantage of it. And now you've been meditating and you understand that you need to move forward. I just noticed something on this status quo that's important. You see the sun shining here? Remember I said that Spirit wanted you to just sort of keep it to yourself? Status quo. Everything's same. There's not a big, whatever you're working on doesn't need to be outwardly expressed. But whatever this opportunity is, yeah. So you had, when this opportunity came around to you, you were probably not as ascended spiritually as you are now. I think missing this opportunity was a burden for you. That's why you have the burden here in your card. That's your challenge. I think that you missed it. And through missing it, you had a spiritual ascension. So whatever that opportunity was to impact your life and your finances, career, you missed it. And it was not that it was, you were stuck in your head. You weren't working from your heart. You weren't in that field of potentiality. You were having limited thoughts and you couldn't see a way to do it. You trapped yourself. This is a self-defeating card. And this is a card of trying to not lean into your emotions. Okay? You were all these self-limiting thoughts in your head, and all you had to do was step into the water, which represents, I hope you can see this, which represents emotion. And you didn't do that. You didn't do that. And that's why now it's so important for you to use your intuition, open your heart chakra, and understand what this opportunity is and how it's going to move you forward. I don't know if it's actually a job change. It is more a life change that will impact your career and finances. For sure, your finances. So, but the only card I've seen about money was, okay, this is a new beginning in something that you love. Okay? And you are racing towards it, Aquarius. And Spirit's with you. They're guiding you. You're now using your intuition that you've been ignoring for so long. You were just acting like everything was status quo, and you ignored everything that you knew you needed to, changes you needed to make in your life purpose. And it's something you love. Okay, so we know that whatever this change is, it's a life change because you're working with Spirit. It's a change. It's putting you on your life path, your life purpose path, the path you're meant to go down. So this is kind of a deep challenges. We have the Devil, and we have the Four of Wands. Okay, wow, those just flew right out, and the Tower. Wow, you got some serious challenges here. All right, so. I think that the burdens that you've been carrying are going to break free. That's what this Tower is. You're going to break out of whatever burdens you had. You had something that was threatening or that was keeping you trapped, right? And eventually, it was something you thought was stable, but it really wasn't. It it was toxic. So this job you had, whatever you were doing with your finances, or whatever decisions you were making about your finances, because that's how I'm feeling. This is a burden because you were considering your finances. It's a toxic situation. It's not going to move you. Spirit's, now you're going to work with Spirit because the Tower came in, but you weren't using your intuition. You were in some sort of toxic addiction or something you felt comfortable in, something that you didn't want to make any changes. And it was about your stability. Okay, the Four of Wands is stability. It was about your finances. And it was, or was going to, you were either worried it was going to impact them, something you wanted to do that you love, or you were probably worried because you were trapped in your head, and you didn't take the opportunity because you were thinking that it was going to be toxic to you and it was going to shake up your stability. And so you didn't use your intuition, what Spirit asked you to do, and your third eye, and you didn't manifest this new change that would impact your stability in a really positive way. So this is the Tower. So your foundation was disrupted. This typically happens when you go through a spiritual ascension because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. There was something you were supposed to do here that you missed, right? And what ended up happening was, yes, your stability was torn down because it was built on toxicity. It wasn't built on anything that was stable. You thought it was stable. You were like fooling yourself, okay? And now you know better. Now you're using your intuition and you're working with Spirit and you're opening your heart chakra. You're understanding how to manifest the things in your life that will, and that's your challenge, is that your foundation has been rocked. But again, the Tower comes in when Spirit does it on purpose because you didn't. You had this toxic foundation and it felt safe to you, and even though you were trapped in it, and you were apathetic about it, you felt whatever it was, a job, a financial position, something that impacted your money and your stability, not just your money, but your stability. Not a lot of career things here. This is about stability. And Spirit came in and broke that down. It had to destroy that foundation or shake up that foundation so that you would finally do what you wanted to do all along, but you were fighting it because you weren't accessing your intuition, your heart. You weren't accessing Spirit. You were in the 3D toxic kind of, when I say 3D toxic, what I'm talking about, 3D is, things on the physical plane. You were not rising. Your vibration was low. Okay, you were around people with low vibration, and your vibration was low. So you were doing things that felt good that weren't necessarily good for you. That's low vibration. Depression is low vibration. Alcohol use is low vibration. And Spirit said, no, stop. I need to do something to kick him out of this, because I think Spirit brought you an opportunity that you missed. Okay? All right, Aquarius, this is deeper than I expected, but that's okay. I had a feeling when I saw Field of Dreams and Third Eye, we were headed this direction. Okay, so now we're going to look at what you got going for you. We know this is something that you've always wanted to do. This is something that will fulfill you personally, and you're moving in the direction. So let's see if I can get any more else to tell us what's going on. All your challenges were pretty brutal, so I'm hoping these cards really show some progress. And it does. I mean, this is, like I said, Spirit is pulling you out of it and moving you in the right direction. So keep your meditations up, keep your manifestation practice and your intuition. Keep it all up, intuition. And you'll be taken in the path that is your life path, Aquarius. It's exciting. I love it. All right. Can I get any more, please, on what Aquarius has going for them now after all of these challenges? My goodness. Oh, there we go. So it looks like you're going to take advantage. You're looking at that opportunity. Page of Pentacles. You're looking at the opportunity and you're trying to figure out a way to plant it and grow it, manifest it. Okay, so this is the good news. The good news is that you listened to this disruption in your life and this challenge in your life because it became too burdensome not to. And you are no longer just focused on status quo. You are focused on your field of dreams. You're focused on your life path. Okay? There is, you're in the middle of a decision. Now, let me tell you something. This is the kind of decision where you can't see where you're going and you are needing to, her eyes are covered because she needs to use her third eye to see the way. Third eye to see the way. And that's your intuition, okay? That's your way forward. Look for signs, talk to spirit, meditate, and use your gut, your intuition. You'll know what to do if you listen to your heart. Your intuition is generally felt in your heart, okay? Not in your head. It's either in your gut, you've heard that gut feeling, because intuition's not in your head. It's coming from a physical place. And it's the first thing that you feel when you're trying to make a decision. And that's what you're doing now. You're trying to use your intuition, and that's good. That's good. That's very good. So you're doing what you need to do to get the answers about this new path, this new road in your life that you are currently on. You're on that path, right? We know because we've got the Chariot. Okay, I see some cards that turned over here. So Spirit's advice is the Nine of Wands. This is the card of perseverance, okay? They're telling you to persevere, to hang on, to keep pursuing what you were pursuing, what you know is right, and you've protected a lot. You've been through a lot to get to this. And Spirit's acknowledging that. This is the wounded warrior. So Spirit's acknowledging that you have been through several different types of little wars to get yourself to here. And you've been bloodied a little bit. But don't stop, don't give up, persevere, okay? Super important. And then the next card that popped up was the Four of Pentacles. So now we've got a little bit about either money or energy, pentacles or money. So what I see as there's an investment that you how do I say this? Don't hold on to your money. Don't let that be your goal. Be flexible. Whatever you need to do to get to your life path is what you need to do. You need to make sure that you save enough. There's a lesson in this card about holding on. We think about it as energy. It's like, some of us give away everything. We give away our energy. We give away our money. We're very giving. And there's a detriment in being too giving, in being too willing to give other people your time and energy, people that don't necessarily deserve it. And even if they do, you have to save some for yourself. So this speaks to this card here, this Nine of Cups of self-fulfillment. You make sure that you are taken care of. You hang on to the energy, the money, or whatever to take care of yourself. And then whatever's left over, you be generous with. I hope that made sense. That's what Spirit's saying. I hope that makes sense, Aquarius. All right, one more card. Whoop, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, okay. This is cool. This is the Strength card. I hope I have been showing you these cards. I did your reading right before this, and I was showing the cards, and I wasn't aware of where the camera was, and I've never done this before, and I was like up here, and you weren't seeing the cards. So I'm trying to be mindful of that, which has distracted me a little bit. This is the Strength card. This is you overcoming your ego and moving forward, taming that beast within, understanding that you need to have strength to move this forward, and you need to keep your fears and your ego at bay. Also, what I'm very happy to see, and why I'm so happy Spirit put this card out, is anytime there's a devil card in the spread, the only card that cancels it out and can overcome it is the strength card. So Spirit's telling you here that you've overcome the devil. You don't need to worry about this anymore. You're on the right path, okay? And it was hard for you, and you used strength to do it. Wow, Aquarius, that's an interesting and kind of a deep reading, isn't it? I'm going to pull a couple of extra, because it's so deep, just a couple of extra guidance, because it's not like I got to tell you specifically what was happening. But you know, if this is your reading, you know what I'm talking about. You know what you've been trying to manifest and what's going on. Let's get some more guidance for Aquarius, please. Get some more guidance for Aquarius, please. This is Spellcaster's Oracle cards. These are really cool cards. I like them. Come on, talk to us. Okay, hold on. It's giving me 3 cards. Okay. I don't know why it gave me so many cards, but I'm going to read them to you, even though I'm trying to keep your reading at 20 minutes. So the first card that came up is the Strength card. And we already know that that's a message from Spirit, that you have the strength to do this. You have the strength to transform and move yourself. You see the moon back here? Use the moon cycles. That's right, I'm going to pull a moon card, okay? So you have the strength to do this. And here's the thing. It has to do with passion, okay? So it has to do with passion. I'm feeling that this is a very, very important project for you. And passion speaks of creativity to me. This is creative. This is really taking your inner passion and putting it in the field of potentiality and creating something very meaningful, very meaningful. Talent. You have a talent, a specific talent, and that talent is going to help you be successful. I'm not sure if it's a leadership skill of some kind, but there's a talent that you have, and you know you're good at it, and you know you're going to be successful in this endeavor because of that talent. And then we have beauty. I love this card. And this is just a message that you probably understand. There's beauty in this project. There's beauty in this path. Life is going to be beautiful. Okay? That is so cool. I really like that. Let's see. I wanted to get a moon card because I've seen 2 things that are telling me that you need to use the cycles of the moon as guidance. Wow. That beauty card, talent card, those all came out, so I went ahead and read them. Let me get one of these, and then we'll get an angel guidance, and then we'll close the reading. Aquarius, you've got a lot to look forward to. This is like a whole life. You probably, because of something that triggered you, and maybe COVID, I don't know, but something has triggered this change in your life that you're motivated to do. Okay, wow. Okay, here's the new moon eclipse. We just had a very powerful eclipse season. We came out of it. It was right before Leo season. So it was probably like May, June, July. You made some major epiphanies in that time, and your life was sort of in review during those eclipses, because it says expect powerful change. So Aquarius, you are headed for powerful change, and it's all beautiful change. It's fulfilling, it's passionate, it's beautiful, and it's what you're going to be good at it, which means you'll be successful. You have the Chariot. That's fabulous. I'm just going to get one more card, and I'm going to get your angel, your guardian angel, to give you some guidance. Okay? Wow. Expect powerful change in this thing you're manifesting. It's just, I'm glad we pulled these cards because it's something that I can't describe as a job or it's a life change. It's a life path change, you know? And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's neat. All right. Okay, it says, Beloved One. It says, Archangel Shamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. This ascension was brought on by interacting with probably a spiritual soulmate. We have spiritual soulmates. That's why this is going to be so beautiful. You're making a life change, and it does impact your job and your finances, but this is coming through in the finance reading that you are being helped with your spiritual soulmate. I think there's a separation between you. There's something, and he's helping you with it. And then we got a second message. I usually only get one, but we got a second, and it's comfort. And Archangel Azariel, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Okay, so yes, there was a painful experience that probably put you through dark night of the soul, some sort of spiritual, okay, I can't put those up, some sort of spiritual ascension, and it had to do with being triggered by either your twin or your spiritual soulmate. And I think that relationship it's not showing here, but this is telling us there's a problem with that relationship, and you are healing your heart, and that's important. I talked about operating from your heart, needing to operate from your heart. That's what intuition is. So it's happening, and both your spirit guides are saying it's happening, and by doing that, you're going to have a powerful change in your life. Okay, Aquarius? So that's your reading for October and probably a little bit beyond, but it's a beautiful reading. So thanks for joining me. Love and light to you, Aquarius.